Hi, my name is George, not really though, and this is Shortcast. Hopefully, a short cast where I get to rant about things that come into my head throughout the week or something like that. And today I want to talk about um, something something a lot of you might come across in your professional lives, possibly. I'm kind of assuming that people that would end up on this channel would be interested in some way in technology and stuff like that. And some of you might be maybe engineers. God, I'm aiming high, aren't I? Engineers, maybe programmers, stuff like that. So kind of that kind of type of people that have a specific way of thinking. And I myself am in a position like that. Um, and we have to deal with people, which is unfortunate, right? Unfortunately, people are not like machines. You don't input, output. It's not that great. So you have to deal with people. And people come to you with ideas sometimes. They want to do things, and you're the man or woman to make that happen. And in my kind of own head, um, people like engineers and people like programmers or software engineers, I guess in general, are not there to be all creative about things necessarily. They're there to scrutinize ideas, and this is a very important thing in general. I think there's not enough of it in the world. Scrutinizing ideas. You have an idea, you need to defend it, and somebody might be the person who criticizes it, who pokes holes in your ideas. And very often people are taken aback by it, by like we're attacking their ideas. It's no. If you have a great idea, you should have no problem defending it against any attempts to poke holes in it. And if no holes are made at the end of it in your idea, then the idea is probably a good one, possibly a good one. But if somebody can just deconstruct the idea and show you like, oh, it won't work because A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and it's just a bad idea, then you have to go back to the drawing board and not get offended, right? And that's a problem very often. So obviously on the flip side, there's people like salesmen and the project managers and stuff like that. Project managers depends who you get and what environment you work in. But there's a phrase that I hate, which is, let's be solution oriented. Let's think in solutions. And that annoys the Jesus out of me. I'm not here to fix your ideas. I'm here to make them happen once you have an idea. If I had the big ideas all the time myself, I would be a millionaire by now, wouldn't I? So I kind of see it. I always draw this analogy, and this is what I wanted to rant really about. It's, imagine somebody coming to you and saying, okay, we got a job. This company will pay us to get their, to transport their employees from point A to point B. And there's a lake there, and we will get them to walk on water every morning, to the other side. And you say, well, that's not going to happen. People can't walk on water unless you're JC. It's not going to work because they're going to fall into the water and they're going to drown. And the guy goes, oh, always with problems, criticism. Oh, can't you be solution based? So, well, how can we get them? And you're like, well, you can't. Okay, it's water. They're gonna fall through it. You can't walk on water. Okay, you can't walk on water. Okay, what if we give them, cotton socks? And it's like, you can't walk on water. Okay, you can't walk on water. But I need them to walk on water. I need them to walk on water. What if we give them slippers? And what if we give them, I don't know, a lovely bag every morning so they can carry it under their arm? That will help maybe. And no, you can't walk on water. You can't. And it's like, see, you're being negative. You're being negative all the time. Why can't you be solution based? How can we make them walk on water? And it's annoying. It's like, I'm sorry, it's your idea. I'm not here to fix your problem. And the fact that I don't have a better solution to walk on water doesn't mean that we should go with your idea of just letting them walk on water. Now, of course, there's a solution to this somewhat, right? And this is a problem with salespeople very often, I find, that they promise that people will be able to walk on water. And there's a very simple solution to that, which is just tell your developer or tell your engineer or tell your programmer, whoever you're working with in that kind of position, with that kind of, let's call it a conflict, you shouldn't be telling them that you need people to walk on water. You need to tell them that you need to get people from one side of the lake to the other side. And then we can talk about bridges and boats and all the other things. But if you come in and insist that you need to get people to walk on water, well, sorry, all you're gonna get is, your idea being shut down. And worst case scenario, they're gonna go, oh, you're being a negative, you're not being a solution based. Bugger off with your solution based thinking. No, there's no solution to walking on water. And you can bugger off. Like, maybe there is, I don't know. Should be linked below if you're an engineer that knows how to make people walk on water. But, no, it's just not gonna happen, won't it? So bugger off with that. And just talk to people in terms of what you need to get at the end of it rather than the actual solution, and then complain that they're being negative. They're not, also remember, they're not attacking you, right? They are just, it's scrutiny, it's idea scrutiny. Your idea has to measure up, has to survive the scrutiny of critical thinking. And if it doesn't, don't get all, well, rant over. Jeez, you can tell it's personal, can ya? Okay, thanks a million for listening to my rant. 6 minutes, not too bad. Click like, subscribe, comment if you have the same problem. Because obviously, there's not a rant that you're gonna learn something new. Maybe a little bit, I don't know. But if you have the same problem, high five in the comment section, like that. Just send me a comment or something. Click like, click subscribe. See you in the next time. Toodaloo, toodle pip, bye bye.